K.O.
Round one. Round one.
K.O.
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 K.O. Round one. 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 K.O.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the semi-finals for the Rift Kings 1, brought to you by Contender in partnership with Mobile Legends Nigeria, sponsored by Providence Unity Bank and River in partnership with Carvin as well. Tonight, the road to KC takes its turn as four teams remain. And these teams are battling for the 100,000 naira prize pool on the line. They're battling for KC points and the opportunity to stand a chance to win part of the 80 million naira total prize pool. After all these teams have been through, let's see where the final journey lands them. And if Johnny tells us anything, is that you should expect the unexpected. So tonight we have Reap and Kill, the first seed, which is going against Xenagog. So we're having our first ban. Okay, and the first ban has happened. They have banned a hero. Okay, and Xenagog has banned. Okay, RNK, and another hero has been banned. Eudora has been banned. Well, I see why they will ban Eudora, honestly. Okay, and Melissa has been banned as well. Honestly, if it was me, I would ban Melissa too. Okay, and the ban continues. Well, as you can see, it is semi-final night, and we're kicking things off with the best of three between two teams who have fought their way to this journey. Both teams battling for the chance to come on top, but sadly, one team's journey ends here tonight. And the band continues. Okay. We have picked our tank. There is Uranus, we have Beleric, we have Paquito. And on the other brackets, we have what heroes? We have Atlas on the enemy team. We have okay, the selection continues. All right, we have Barats on there. All right, Kimmy has been banned. Oh, I see why we'll ban Kimmy. She's extremely strong late game. She's a late game hero, and honestly, the damage will be massive. So it's understood why she will be banned. And Moscow has been banned. We're waiting for the last set of bans to take place. So let's see who's getting out. Okay. So these teams are competing for a chance to win 100,000 naira. Let's see what team's journey ends here tonight. And we're waiting for the last ban to take place now. Who knows how this will end? In 3 games, maybe 2 games? But one thing is certain, these teams are very tough. And I cannot wait to see how this plays out. So wherever you're watching this from, get ready, get your squad together, and get ready for this tournament. Because I see, and Brody has been banned. Okay, now we're getting our final picks before the tournament starts. This is the first semi-final, and let's see how this plays out. Right now, we're waiting for a fighter to be picked. Okay, Phobius has been picked. Now we're waiting for the tank and the mage. I wonder what Team Astro is going to pick for their tank and their mage. Already the lineup is looking pretty strong. They have Beleric, they have Uranus, they have Paquito. I would be terrified. But on the other hand, we have Atlas, we have Phobius, we have Barat. It's looking like an insane lineup already. And Lilia has been picked as the mage, and our jungler is Harley. Well, that is a strong lineup, but Harley late game, if the enemy team doesn't do well against Harley, it might be a bad decision late game. But let's see how this plays out. And we have Bruno, and that is our pick for this semi-final. Honestly, both teams look pretty strong. I wonder how this will play out. Okay, guys, we're about to go.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed.
Okay, the battle begins. I have my eyes on the EXP lane, Paquito. This is the thing with Lila. She has really long range and she can deal massive damage. And the match is still on with the enemy teams trying to clear the pathway so turrets can be destroyed. But let's see what happens next. Okay, and we are about to have our first blood. Harley is making mad moves over here. If they can just get their tank down, there should be room. Okay, and first blood was, or not. Paquito is making some scary moves and they seem to be playing on the field. They are taking the enemy jungle and they successfully took the enemy jungle. Honestly, that is a cool move. The limiting the enemy's rates to level up fast. And Paquito is on the move, bullying Bruno. Bruno is at a disadvantage here. If Paquito lands one more strike, Bruno will be gone.
First blood.
He's playing safe by staying inside his turrets now. And they're trying to take Turtle on the other side. Will Harley steal it? Harleys are very good stealing turtles, honestly. He might
Red
be
team has slain the turtle.
but the enemy team has slain the turtle. Team Astral is making moves. They're about to get blood. And first blood has been...
Red team hero has been slain.
Disadvantage here. So is also at the
Blue team hero has been slain.
has been slain.
Blue team hero has been slain. Red team hero has been slain. Hero has been slain. Blue team hero has been slain. Red team hero has been
Okay, Harley
slain.
won that fight. That is very interesting. If this goes on, Team Astral is looking like they would be able to bully. If Harley doesn't level up on time, Team Astral might be the ones bullying this whole game. And Astral has but that was a
Red
bad
team
move.
hero has been slain. Blue team hero has been slain. Double kill.
Well, Team Astral do not want to back down. They are going strong. They are steady bullying. And first are being destroyed. Okay, and as we see now, they are... Paquito barely evaded that. And now they are taking Turtle. Will El Cartel be able to take the Turtle?
Red
Or will Team Astral slay it? Okay, Team Astral has slain the Turtle twice now. They are steady on this game. They are not backing down. They are bullying. And they're about to get another kill. Get another kill. Oh, but El Cartel was able to. They were able to turn that around. Paquito seems to be very confident.
Yeah, that was a very, very lovely casting coming out from Isoka Bonnie herself. But anyway, they get to see a fight coming out straight away from the side of Eternal Void onto the side of Astral. I think Astral pretty much has the advantage right now. If you look at the gold lead though. But one thing I love about Astral is that comeback from their hand. And of which we are seeing pretty much right now. Don't you agree with me, Isoka? I think Astral was lead. Oh yeah, go on.
I completely agree. Team Astral has been going strong. They have slain Lord twice already. So they have a better advantage right now.
Yeah, Astral having two leads onto the total. I think right now, Team Internal Boy literally needs to, have a step up in their game for it because, yeah. And like Asha is like one of their rivals, to be honest. Like when you look at the community, like overall, we get to see teams like Xenagog, Rip and Kill. Then we have Astral and Internal Void as well, which is they are literally the four team pretty much played a four-way around in the top in the top of the leaderboard literally. So we're gonna see who's gonna be boss after tonight's game as we see Vedra secures that kill onto the hands of Thunder Abbey, onto Voidaka, sorry. Okay, anyways, I'll continue from where I stopped.
Okay, as we can see, El Cartel is trying not to back down. They are trying their best to keep their turrets, but Team Astral are steady bullying.
All right, Boy in
And they're about to get... And they have slain Boy.
Boy,
El
they tried
Cartel
his
going
best,
for
though.
the turtle. Yeah, he tried his best. He did try his best.
Yeah. But anyways, I think they caught up with him pretty much very fast, and but anyway, I think they're gonna be an easy total for the side of Eternal Void. That's if Astral, yeah, I think with Boye missing, they won't force this total. No, they won't.
Would they really be able to take the turtle?
Let's watch that and see, anyways.
Team Astral looks like they have a plan.
Yeah, I think all 5 men are here right now. We're gonna see a fight breaking out very,
Yes.
very soon right now. Whoa, Katsu go the locking onto walls at the 5-6
And
goal.
then
We
we
see
have-
that Atlas coming with the ult as well. Lord Green, what are you doing? It's 4 man down. This
And
is
they
a
have
wipe
been
out.
wiped out. It's a wipe out. And Team Astro have taken Turtle 3 times in a row. That is insane.
Oh, that was very, very insane. Not gonna lie. Astral are
Honestly,
just.
Eternal Void had the chance to take the Turtle there, but
True.
Team Astro definitely had a plan. They looked like they were brewing something from the back, and they did. Okay, we have Eternal Void back in the game. Team Astro looks like they're about to start something else. Okay. Would you look at the fact that Team Astra's turrets, none have been destroyed?
Yeah,
But
that's
El
pretty much
Cartel,
crazy.
most of their turrets are gone.
Yeah, I think they lost all their tier 1 so far and leaving
Yes,
just the
they
tier
lost all
2.
their tier 1.
Yeah, that's pretty much crazy. Not gonna lie. Like Astra is just
This
owning
game
them.
is the game is looking a bit one-sided now. Can El Cartel come back?
Yo, that's a slap from Boye, locks in onto Conquest, but I think I've turned the Arabis in a bit of pinch right now, but Katsu Nagi get a kill onto. I think it's gonna be a 2-for-2 trade right now as we see Nagi falls down, but she is literally going head toe-to-toe right now with Lord Grim and Boye. Boye almost down. We see
Boye
Algorozi
is
join the
gone.
fight.
This could be a comeback for El Cartel if they're able to.
Yeah, indeed, this might
And
be a
El
comeback for
Cartel
El
looks
Cartel.
like, yes, they are making a good comeback. Harley is doing a good job. They're making a very, very clean comeback. But would they be able to turn this whole game around? With Astra still having all their turrets up. Okay, one turret has been destroyed. Okay, and El Cartel is pushing. Can they take mid lane?
I think the Lord is up right now. We get to see the side of Team El Cartel pretty much rotating there, and they're trying to go for some force play there. But I think they won't commit still regardless. We see the mid lane from the side of Team Astral is up there at the top, facing off with Void Arca. So basically, we're gonna see some action pretty very, very soon as we see Void Arca rotating up down to the mid lane.
Do they have a plan though? We see Atlas, and Atlas is a very dangerous hero to just casually go up against because Atlas has serious crowd control.
Yeah, indeed. Now this is just, I think he has been the one doing most of the sets so far, so good.
Yes, yes, definitely.
All right, we see a fight breaking out right now. No casualties yet aside from Boye, but I think Asha won't commit to this. They are pretty
I
much
think
low on the
Astral is
Rabbi.
losing this.
He's gonna run for his life right now.
Eternal-
Veldora as
And
well.
Bruno has
But
been slain. That is a clean wipeout. We have just 2 heroes left. Okay, and we have Bart back in the game from Team Astral. Can they take Bruno?
I'm not sure Bruno will fall down there. Like he's one of the.
Yeah, I'm not sure. No, and Bruno has fallen. I knew it. We're gonna take Bruno. Well, that was a clean play by Harley. One of the, it's like a really strong hero, to be honest. You just need to be able to navigate him properly. And they are going for Lord. This could be a bad decision if both teams don't have a plan. Team Astra might end up taking this Lord.
Oh no, we see a team fight breaking out right now. Boye is a little bit low, but she get a kill onto him right now. As Nagi, we pretty want to get a kill onto Algorozi fall, and it's a 1-for-1 trade right now. I think the Lord is being ignored at this point in time. They are going broad for broad, head for
It is
head.
looking like El Cartel will come on top, and they have slain Bruno. They have slain Atlas. They're making a comeback. That comeback that we thought wasn't possible is definitely looking possible now.
Yeah, exactly.
And they are taking Lord. Can Team Astral still take this Lord? I don't think so. And they have slain Lord. Well, things are certainly getting very interesting for Team Astral. If they're not able to make a good play, they might be in loss. But let's see what happens. And Harley playing very aggressively.
Yeah, indeed, Harley is a bit aggressive right now. Not gonna lie, we said
He
the
is.
Lord coming
He
in from
definitely
top
is.
there. The Lord is crashing in from the top lane right now. We get to see the side of
They are
Team
not paying
Astra.
attention to the Lord. And that could be a mistake. They are all cooped up in the mid lane. That
I
lane is
think
left
they have
alone.
something, planning right now, because if they go for the Lord, Team Astra, Team Eternal, what I mean to say, might force that mid and bot lane tier, the gold shield, because this is pretty much like toward the late game right now, and that inhibitor turret is very, very crucial stuff. So they pretty much handle this pretty much well as well. The Lord is being taken down right now. We're gonna see a fight coming out straight away. Conquest pretty much sucking in a lot of damage. I don't really know, but I think he's playing the EX. Oh, that's Lorenzo. Oh, yeah, it's Conquest. Sorry, I mean to say. But again, it's going to be a 4. It's a 4v4 trade right now. Boye able to escape from that, but she's going for that ultimate, but he won't lock in onto him as we see Boye retreat to the fountain pretty much to
This
get those
is
HP
not
filled up.
looking good. This is not looking good for Team Astral. As now they are at a disadvantage, they have less turrets than Team Eternal Void, which is very funny because we thought Astra would be bullying these people, but now it's looking like there could be a major, in fact, there is already a major comeback happening. And we have a fight going on. Can Team Astra win this fight? And we see Harley again with the aggressive play. Harley has slain Atlas. And Harley's about to say Phobius. Okay, and they... Oh no, Team Astral is making a comeback. But Paquito is bullying. Can he get Phobius? Okay, and Phobius makes a run for it. Paquito being the only man standing right now for Team Eternal Void. Can Paquito take Phobius? And Phobius might be able to slay Paquito. Okay. Both characters are actually very strong against each other, so I am not surprised by that outcome. Okay, and our teams are back in the game. Looking like they want to go for Lord. Can Team Astral slay Lord? Well, we see Balearic not letting them initiate the taking. Okay, and the fight has continued. Does Eternal Void have a plan? The turrets are being destroyed while they're battling for Lord. And Team Astral has slain the Lord. Which could be a mighty comeback for them. If they know what they're doing, they might be able to take this and turn around. Okay, and Harley was almost slain. Harley being the jungler. And they have slain Uranus. They are aggressively pushing these turrets. This could be very bad for Eternal Void. Team Astral coming in with the Lord. Eternal Void trying to slay the Lord, but the Lord is still up and still has a lot of health.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm literally back right now. We're going to see a fight coming out straight away with two man of the side of Team Eternal Void. As Asha is locked in for that bid. I think this is going to be a win for them. But no, Algorose, they get the kill onto Lord Grill. The fight still goes on. But look at Conquest. Conquest gets taken out of the equation, literally giving Boye that chance to go for that ultimate. As they will lock in those shields once again. The bid is open. Veldro are locked in onto that bid. And I think this is Jesus, guys. This is GG.
Team Astral has won. it's unbelievable, honestly. But honestly, they had the upper hand the whole time. I'm so happy they were able to make a comeback. That was a clean game. Them making the move to take Lord right there is what saved them. They were able to turn the game around again, and they finally won. That was a very good first half.
Right here. Right. You don't have to be. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here. Right here. Right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further. It's right here. Ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further. It's right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here, right here, right here, right here. It's right here, right You don't have to be, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here, right here, right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. have to be, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone right here, right here. This ain't something we can fight. Ooh.
And welcome back. We are having our draft pick for the second round. And we have Eternal Void once again against Astral. Let's see what happens this time. Can Eternal Void beat Astral? I'm very excited for this particular game. Honestly, because Eternal Void had that last match in the bag, but Team Astra was bullying right from the start, and they were able to overcome Eternal Void's attempts to kill them. So let's see what happens this time. And we are having our first ban. And Atlas has been banned. Eternal Void has banned Balearic. And let's see, smart move from them. Team Astral has banned Phobius. Well, I see why they will ban Phobius. A very strong hero, as shown in the previous match, honestly. And Eternal Void is banning another hero. I wonder what the lineup for this game will look like. So far, it looks like they are banning heroes that were used in the previous match. And Harley has been banned. I see why they will ban Harley too. Harley did put up a fight in the last match. And Eternal Void has banned Carry. A very strong marksman, a very strong jungler, very versatile. And our first pick has been made by Team Astral. They have picked Eudora. Very strong hero for magical damage. And Eternal Void is having their picks. They're taking quite some time. And they have made their first pick. And we see Esmeralda, very strong hero, very strong for magical burst. Team Astral picking Melissa. So far, the lineups are looking very interesting. I would say interesting. And we have Astral picking their marksman. And we have Nolan. Nolan has been picked by Team Astral. I wonder what Eternal Void is going to pick next. Nolan is one hero you don't want to mess around with. Even in normal, casual, classic games, he is very strong. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. Team Astral is looking pretty strong to me right now. I'm curious about Eternal Void's final picks. And they have picked Gatolica. Interesting. Very strong hero too. For crowd control. Very, very decent. Okay. And we are having another ban by Eternal Void. Interesting. And a hero has been banned. Looks like Moskov has been banned. Okay. Astral has banned. That is definitely Aurora. They have banned Aurora. Honestly, Aurora is very strong. I see why they'll ban Aurora. She's a mage you do not want to mess with, even though she's slow, but she's very strong. You do not want to be caught frozen on the screen, trust me. And Eternal Void is having their last ban. This looks like a tough decision. Looks like they okay. They ended up banning Barats. Interesting. That is a cool one. And Astral is having their last ban as well. Would it count? And they have banned Zaytan. Okay, another very strong mage, another warrior of crowd control. Okay, and Eternal Void is picking. And they have picked Team Astral is having their last two picks. Let's see. Honestly, the lineup is looking very interesting to me. Very, very interesting. All right, and Cho has been picked by Team Astral for their fighter. Team Eternal Void is looking like a lot of crowd control. Team Astral is looking like a lot of magic damage. Because there we have Eudora, we have Nolan, we have Alice. I mean, Alice is very tanky. She's very strong. But on Eternal Void, we have Esmeralda, we have Gatoka. These are characters that are extremely strong too. They're very tanky characters. So I wonder how this will play out, honestly. Eternal Void making their final pick. This looks like it's going to be an interesting match. A very, very interesting one indeed. Okay. We are waiting for Eternal Void to pick their jungler. And we have Lunox. All right. This is our final lineup for the match, guys. I wonder how this will play out. We have Lunox. Lunox is quite an interesting hero for them. It's quite an interesting hero. She does massive magic damage. She can escape when needed to. So I wonder how this will go. But on the other hand, Team Astral is looking stronger to me, but Eternal Void could shock us. Who knows? Especially with Esmeralda. That is one hero to not doubt. All right, and the match will start soon with Astral leading already with 1-0. Let's see what happens. Would Eternal Void be able to win this particular match? Or will this end in just 2 games? Who knows? if Eternal Void is able to win this match, it will be a total of 3 games. Honestly, I'm very curious to see who lands on top. But sadly, one team's journey will end tonight. Okay, guys, let's get into the game. It's about to start.
Smash them.
And the match was paused. We'll be right back into it. Okay, and the match is about to resume. And here we go, guys.
All troops
All
deployed.
right, we have them on the move. The EXP lane. We see Cho. It is funny that Alice is with Cho here instead of being with the marksman Melissa. And Cho seems to have made a bad decision and a turret has slain Cho. That was a very nasty move. Maybe that was internet issues, but either ways, that has caused them a loss and Team Eternal Void has taken first blood. Okay, and the battle continues on mid lane with Vexena poking. We see our jungler going for his buffs. Okay. And on the marksman lane, they are bullying Melissa. Which is happening because she doesn't have a tank with her. This is a 3 against 1. They are limiting the enemy's farm. Team Eternal Void do not want to give up this time. They are going strong and making sure they get all the level ups. Okay, and we see Team Astral. The game has been paused. Honestly, with both teams, the way I've seen things so far, both teams have been playing this game with serious momentum. And with this position, the next few decisions could decide the total outcome of this match, honestly. And it's looking like things are going well for Eternal Void. They might be able to make a comeback. Team Astral might be having technical difficulties as to why this game has been paused, but we will be back shortly. Okay, the game is about to resume. All right, guys, let's get into it. We see Esmeralda has been cornered by Team Astral. Will she be able to get away from Alice? And we see Eternal Void. They might be trying to take the turtle, and they are trying to fight Alice. Alice getting away there swiftly, and they are on the turtle. Team Eternal Void striking the turtle. Will they be able to take it before Team Astral gets there? And Eternal Void has slain turtle, making them ahead with gold points and also strength. Okay, and we have our first blood by Team Eternal Void. This is looking like they are playing aggressively this time. Compared to last game, it seems like things are going their way. And we have Nolan on the marksman lane. Melissa joining him now. And Nolan has been slain by Vexana. That was expected. We have Eternal Void pushing this time. They are playing very aggressively. They are not backing down. Things might go wrong for Team Astral if their jungler keeps dying that way. Okay, on the EXP lane, we have Esmeralda up against Alice. We can see on the marksman lane, there are 4 enemies on there, all ganged up against Melissa. Would she be able to escape this? And it looks like they're about to attack. Would they be able to kill Melissa? Okay. And Team Astral have come to join Melissa. Would they still be able to get this? And it's looking like Team Astral has slain. Eternal Void going strong. They're about to take Team Astral's first turret. Yeah, they are playing very aggressive this game as opposed to last game. This is looking like a win for them, honestly. They seem to be going pretty strong. But Team Astral is a very, very strong team. And they are very much calculated. So let's see how this plays out. We have Boy up against Lorenzo. Alice doing mass damage, but Esmeralda also doing mass damage. But this is not looking good for Esmeralda. And we have Lunox chasing Cho. But here comes Vexana, and Vexana with the crowd control, and she has been slain. Melissa has been slain. Eudora being able to get one slay in, honestly, that is very peak Eudora gameplay right there. That magic damage is awesome. And we have Eternal Void taking down Astral's turrets. Would they be able to? And they have destroyed the first turrets. This is looking very good for Team Eternal Void, honestly. They seem to be playing very aggressively this time. They are pushing. Would this be 3 games? Would this be 2 games? Honestly, I'm very curious. And we have Cho and Melissa going up against Lunox. And it looks like Lunox charged. Oh, okay. And now we have Nolan. Would Nolan be able to get the kill? And no, Cho slayed Lunox. This is looking very bad for Eternal Void. Okay, and Vexena with the crowd control. She was able to get a kill in. And this is now looking extremely bad for Eternal Void.
Yeah, I apologize for my breaking transmission. I had to go do something real quick, you know. The ENC arrangement is pretty much on right now, so there's a lot of things going on in the background. But anyways, thank you for, you know, covering for my lapses and all that, you know, Isoka. It's been really, really nice casting this game with you. But anyways, it's looking like Team Eternal Void are having a comeback. Sorry, a comeback in this game number 2. Seeing how they pretty much manage their goal differences, and also the kick out looking towards the side of Team Eternal Void. You're gonna see a fight coming out straight away right now. All 5 man for the side of Team Eternal Void going for the lock-in once again, but I think no, they won't commit to this.
Honestly, it's looking really good for Team Eternal Void. They have been going strong. They are aggressively pushing, and they have managed to destroy a turret.
Yeah, indeed. It's looking very, very fantastic regardless, you know.
But Team Astral has also just destroyed a turret. It's looking like a very nice game, honestly.
Yeah, I think both teams have lost 1 turret so far. So good. That constant play coming from the side of Team Eternal, but the show knocks in onto Sheezy. Gets in out, but a pause request while the team fight is going on. This is not what we signed up for, but we just have to go with it.
But honestly, looking so far as opposed to last game, it looks like Eternal Void are playing more strategy-wise, and it's looking good for them, honestly.
Well, anyways, you won't just easily just write Astra off regardless, you know, like they have the tools, the equipment, you know, to have a comeback in this game number 2. Look at the Melissa. It's pretty much building towards the late game, the late game spikes, I mean to say. So she will have a lot to do, you know, during the late game, you know, that boss from the skill 2 once she throws it, you know.
Definitely.
It locks in onto multiple targets, I mean to say, and yeah, you probably
Melissa would be extremely dangerous late game. But if Team Eternal Void rather are able to pull this off on time, then Team Astral might be wiped out. But if not, Team Astral will be extremely hard to beat during the late game.
I think let me see something real quick. So they have the Vexena, they have the Lunox playing the gold lane. Oh, that's very, very, very bad. I think it's gonna be
exactly what I said. That's exactly what I thought too. Because Lunox playing gold lane, it could go well, but at the same time, it doesn't look like a strong pick to me.
Anyway, sorry about that. I think we have 10 seconds more before the next load, before the fight kicks off again. I think we are in the middle of a fight, so we're gonna see a lot of actions coming out from both ends. We already see Boye as well there. I think Boye is there as well. Yeah, Boye is there literally with the fight. He goes Agro Rossi locks in at Nagri, but don't get a kill out to Agro Rossi, but Thunder Rabi fall down as well. It's a 1-for-1 trade in this lane. Boye is not giving up without a fight still. Lorenzo will back out as Conquest will, you know, go for that mid lane care, but they're gonna see Voidaka getting poked by Lord Green, but no, they won't commit to this. Boye in a bit of pinch. That Alice able to escape. Look at that outplay coming out from Boye. Very, very, very fantastic play regardless. Voidaka pull off that kill onto Boye still. He was able to escape, but Voidaka was just there at the top waiting for him, you know, to execute him out of the equation.
Honestly, very strong gameplay. That was very nice gameplay. Boye almost escaped there, but they didn't let him. They came for him. Okay, and we have Team Eternal Void going strong. They're about to take another turret. Will Eudora be able to protect her turret? Doesn't look so. And we have Nolan going in to join Eudora, and they're backed up against Esmeralda. Nolan losing. Okay, he makes a quick getaway, and here we. Oh wow, this is going pretty strong, and they're in the turrets. They're fighting in the turrets, and this is not looking good for Team Astro.
Yeah, indeed. But I think they are able to maintain that gold lead regardless. Having a one K gold lead difference is not something that we put Eternal Void over edge against Astral. But right now we see Astral
And they're
pretty
going.
much just taking off the thought to the Lord I mean to say for themselves, and they will secure it as we see Conquest is off the map. I think with Conquest getting taken before the Lord spawn, give Astra that edge, for that Lord take. And right now we are looking towards the comeback from the side of Team Astra. Alright. We're gonna see a fight coming out right now. It's too mad up the side of Metana Boy at this point in time. Conquest in the bit of pitch as well. Katsunagi, they want to get a kill out. Then we force that mid lane push. Take the tier 1 inhibit turret, I mean to say, and I think tier 2 is gonna fall down as well. With Lord Grim going for those zones onto Conquest.
Team Astral is pushing strong. They've taken tier 1, tier 2. Would they be able to take tier 3? I don't think so. I think it's time to retreat. But looks like they are playing strong. They are going aggressively. They want to end this game as quick as possible. I see what they're doing. And with them taking Lord, this game might be able to turn around. It's already turning around. Now Team Eternal Void has less turrets than Team Astral. This is looking like a very intense match.
Look at that kill onto Todarabi. That was crazy from the Irara. Nice outplay there, but I think Vodaka almost get taken out. Logicon for the clutch. Whoa, she used the ultimate to escape from that. That was a close call, not gonna lie.
That was a very close call. Cho almost had her. That was a very, very close call.
Alright, I think.
But you see, that's why Lunox is a pretty strong character. She can easily escape, with her
Yeah,
ultimate.
Eve is, not
Very,
gonna lie.
very pretty.
I
Yeah.
think right now Asha are forcing their way, taking all tier 2 turret out of the map from the side of Metana. Well, at this point in time, I think they played right. They played the cards where all tier 2 trading for the Lord. We're gonna see a fight coming out right now. It's 4v3. The Melissa, like I said, but the Melissa gonna hold, but yeah, Thunder Rabbit, they want to fall down as we see Conquest get a kill onto him. The fight still goes on. The Melissa is not good backing out. The OG comes in from Conquest, but I think right now, yeah, like I said before, the Melissa is just, when it comes to late game, you just leave it for Melissa, like you need to have that card, to stop. And I think that Esmeralda is not doing that good enough damage, that good enough stuns and locking to, shut down that Melissa. And right now, we get to see, coming down from 148 KDA all the way down to 348. Sorry, 147 to 347. But without further ado, we get to see
Melissa
them
is
lock in. Sorry, go on.
She's an extremely strong character, honestly. You see, all she needs is positioning. She just needs to keep her distance and keep shooting, and she has it. Extremely strong character, and with a very good tank, because Alice is playing her job. She's doing her job very well, honestly. So
Yeah, indeed.
Melissa is able to take on the kills.
I think it's going to be
But
an easy
Esmeralda
lock.
on it, yeah, maybe. But Eternal Void is coming in hot, so who knows?
Yeah, the fight is
Okay, and
on. I
they-
think
yeah,
they're going
they
to back and
slain
look at
Lord.
that Melissa. Hot Conquest fall down. Now you get the kill onto him. It's one mad up the side of team Eternal Void. That constant play coming out from Nagi, but I think they won't commit to this regardless.
Well, this is looking very bad for Eternal Void now. Almost all their
Yeah,
turrets
indeed.
have been destroyed. And Team Astra has slain Lord twice already. That is insane gameplay.
Now the force indeed with that Astra comes in. I think for game number 1, they had the early game not going in their favor. I think they were able to
Yeah.
pull it off, and they got the win for game number 2. And we are seeing the same thing playing out right now in this game number 2. Sorry, game number 2. Yeah, I think that inhibitor is gonna fall down as we see Melissa just locking in onto that base.
And the turret has fallen down. Melissa is not backing down, and Melissa with another kill. Here goes Melissa again. Steady damage, steady marksmanship. This
Yeah,
is
I think with the
awesome, honestly.
Lord coming out right now, Shizzy down as well. We're gonna see an end at this point in time. It's a
Oh
4v3
no,
situation.
and it looks like a win for Team Astral. This is awesome, honestly. Team Astral is pretty strong. These people are very calculated. They know what they're doing. They have massive damage. Even their picks were extremely strong. You know, I was very worried about Team Eternal Void's picks. Team Astral looks stronger to me, and well, it played out exactly how
Yeah.
I thought it would.
Yeah, I think they should have gone for that DPS gold lane, probably something like a Claude
Yes.
or a Moscow as well.
Yes.
Would pretty much play very very better. We're seeing that
I
they
think
went for, I think the Irara because
Lunox.
yeah they went for
Them
Lunos
going
though.
for Lunox, yeah.
They went for
It
Lunos,
wasn't
but
really. Go
one thing I
on.
would have want them to do was since the Irara was there. They like Lunos was literally a bad pick in this situation because like, Irara
Exactly.
can't deal that burst. So they needed someone, to carry the team at the end of the day. And Lunos is not that hero, to be honest.
Exactly. But Vexana played very well. She wasn't able to get to her full potential because her team isn't able to initiate properly. With the enemy team being super strong, like way stronger, their lineup is extremely strong. So honestly, it was a good game though. It was a very good game.
All right. Anyways, that would be all for the semi-finals game. We're gonna move on straight out, for the face. I think information reaching me says Ripanki was the victor from the game against Xenagog. So we're gonna watch Astra facing off against their arch nemesis, their arch rival,
Rip
Astra
and
play
kill.
in the grand finals. Anyway, we're gonna take a short break right now while we set up for the grand finals. Be right back.
Right here. Right here. You don't have to be. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here. Right here. Right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further. It's right here. Ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further. It's right here. Right here. Right here. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here, right here, right here, right here. It's right here, right right here. Right here. You don't have to be. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here. Right here. Right here. have to be, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone right here. Right here, right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further, it's right here. Ooh, you just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further, it's right here. Right here, right here. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here, right here, right here, right here. It's right here, right here. Right. You don't have to be, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone right here. Right here, right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further, it's right here. Ooh, you just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further, it's right here. Right here, right here. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone right here. Right here, right here, right here. It's right here, right You don't have to be, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone right here. Right here, right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. to be, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone right here, right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further, it's right here. Ooh, you just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further, it's right here. Right here, right here. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here, right here, right here, right here, it's right here, right here. Right. You don't have to be, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone right here, right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further, it's right here. Ooh, you just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further, it's right here. Right here, right here. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone right here, right here, right here.
Okay, guys, we are back, and two teams have fallen. We are left at the grand final with Reap and Kill against Astral. Let's see who lands on top and wins the 100,000 naira prize pool. Honestly, I'm pretty excited. These two have decent like history. The number one seed versus the tournament's favorites. Let's see who comes out on top. And we're having our first ban by Team Astral.
Oh, I think that was indeed, that was a very, very fantastic semi-final. I'm not going to lie. And like I said before, there's a lot of, back and forth going on in the community. We get to see the top dogs, should I say that? The top dogs facing off against themselves. Because, yeah, when there are, cartel lords around, they tend to like show off and stuff like that. So, but at the end of the day, one has to fall for one to, triumph. But then we get to see Asha be the one to move on to the grand finals. And also back in, we get to see Rip and Kim defeating Xenagog and pushing their way to the finals as well. That was pretty much a good play coming out from them. I think I was having this conversation with someone just now. I was like, it's better to have someone, like if there are five persons in one room playing, they will have way better synergy than someone that is playing probably from all the way from Enugu and and Lagos, playing with voice chat and stuff like that. I think Rip and Kill had that advantage in the game number in that game, and they made their stamps known and took the lead for
Oh,
themselves.
definitely. Honestly, that is pretty cool. Having everybody in the same room definitely helps their synergy way more than having voice chats, as it could lag, as people could not be synergized. But Reaper and Kill definitely have that advantage. And our first ban has happened. Banning Atlas. Astral has banned Atlas, and Reap and Kill are having their first ban.
All right, I think Atlas is one of the most troublesome heroes in this meta, and I also think some other heroes are there though, but it should be one of the heroes that you shouldn't let your opponent pick, because something just so dreadful about leaving that
You know,
Atlas open.
As Atlas has crowd control. He can pull you in, he can carry you out. So it's insane. He's very strong. And we see Rip and Kill have banned Eudora. Eudora has massive magic damage, splash magic damage. And if she's played well, she can actually turn the game around herself. So Eudora is another insane character.
Oh, well, I think the bans have been rushed in. To be honest, like we're gonna see a lot of trades from both ends. Not gonna lie, with the Esmeralda getting banned as well, I think there's gonna be something that I think they just went for you ban my Yuzong, I ban your Esmeralda. I think something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening too. Because they ban Atlas, they ban Balearic. These are characters that have been used in the previous games. They've banned Eudora, they've banned Esmeralda. Rip and Kill banning characters Astral used in the previous games too. So I think that's what they're doing, is head on.
Yeah, indeed, definitely. And I think we get to see the Melissa getting picked up. Melissa is one hero you don't want to leave open. And I think Astra capitalize on that and they pretty much get it set up for themselves. But Rip and Kill, Super Pada picking up that Ilus and Anti-Pipe locking that Aurora pick as well. Probably to, shut down the, Aurora with her ultimate. She can easily reach the Melissa to probably like, freeze her down, for her teammates, to come in and, take the kill and all that. So I think that's the reason why they went for that play. Pretty much a smooth play coming up from the side of Team Rip and Kill, not gonna lie.
I highly think Hylos and Aurora on the same team is it's awesome, honestly, because Hylos can stop their movement, crowd control, a very strong tank, and Aurora freezes characters. So
Yeah,
I think it's
Hylos
a
with the
good.
slow. Sorry. Go on.
It is looking pretty good already for Reap and Kill. But Astral is having Melissa, they have Lila, they have magic damage. I'm seeing a possibility here.
All right. We get to see them
What do you
taking
think
up
about
the carry.
Yes, what do you think about Carrie? How did you read my mind? But yes, what did you think about Carrie?
Carrie is literally a very, very fantastic marksman. Like she's literally like if I want to rank, the MMs in this current meta, I'll probably pick Carrie as one of the best, probably like top 2 even. Because I have my love for most scope there. Then I think
Yes.
Carrie comes as my number 2, definitely.
Okay, that's pretty strong. Carrie is a decent hero. Even over the course of this game, Carrie has always been a meta hero. She's extremely strong. So yes, I believe she could actually do well this game. If they know what they're doing, this is looking solid for Reap and Kill.
Indeed. I think they don't know the rules though. I think Kaja is a revamped hero, not a new hero, so it's likely open to pick. I think that's the reason why they went for that, but because the new Kaja is so annoying. Not gonna lie, like I think they revamped his ultimate specifically, and I think they revamped all his skill as well. And right now, it just goes there like you know when you throw fish net, in the river and you just want to catch
Yes.
fishes. That's something
Yes.
the new Kaja does, and I think it's so annoying to face something like that.
Yeah, I faced him recently, actually. He pulls you in, there's a drag. So honestly, I understand that. It's extremely insane. I see why they will ban him. I'm waiting for Astral to have their final picks. Let's see what happens.
But then again, we get to see the Terizla
So,
getting picked up. It's very, very crazy though that it's been a while I see Terizla getting picked up, especially in this meta. Let's
Terizla is an old character, and honestly, he's pretty strong. But I haven't seen Terizla gameplay in a long time too. I'm excited to see how this turns out. We see Team Astra has Nolan, they have Alice, they have Lila, they have Melissa now. It's looking pretty, it's looking decent. And on Reap and Kill, they have Hylos, they have Aurora, they have Carrie, they have Terizla, and now they have Nolan. Is that allowed?
Yeah, I think the corrections are on the way right now. I think the picks and all that were messed up. Well, we are messed up. I mean to say, of which we will be fixing in a bit.
Honestly, I'm excited to see how this game goes because both teams are extremely strong. Astral being tournament's favorites, Reap and Kill being the team that almost never loses. I'm excited to see how this goes, honestly. It's looking like it's going to be an intense match.
All right, I think that is the correction being made pretty much. I think right now, Team Astral are locked in with their heroes as well. The Teresa getting picked up. I think they're gonna connect it with the AOG from the answer guard to Kasha as well. It's gonna be a fine game, not gonna lie. But guys, I think we are on the we are. I think they have started off pretty much fine right now. I think we're gonna join them in a bit to see how far they fare in this game number one.
Honestly, I'm excited to see how this turns out. I'm mostly excited for the Terizla gameplay. Like I said, I have not seen Terizla in a long time. I'm curious to see how this goes.
Alright, we get to see the Land of Dawn is pretty much hot right now for both teams, Reap and King, facing off against Astral. It's gonna be a very, very chaotic game, not regardless, because yeah, these guys having, they have, should I say, a long time, a long run in terms of rivalry and all that. I think right now the scores between both players are like both teams. I mean to say, it's like 6-3 with Rip and King having the most wins when they face. So right now we get to see Rip and King picking up that first blood for themselves as they will rotate for that total.
Reap and Kill is an extremely determined squad. Trust me, I know their history in the Mobile Legends franchise and they have been doing well for years. So this is definitely an intense game. We see how they've played. We see the first blood, how it went. I'm curious to see how this game turns out for Team Astra, honestly.
Yeah,
And we have Reap
right.
and Kill going for the turtle.
Alright, that's Bonnie going right now. I think I'm gonna be the one to get a total for themselves. I think Alice Nero locks in onto the back line that right now. They're gonna be a 2-4-3-3 at this point in time. Super Pada able to escape from that. Lord Grim in a bit of trip. We see that Abyssal Rod coming out, sorry. But then again, I think Nero fall down and Team Astra pretty much had that kill. Pretty much putting them in balance in terms of good, but they lost the total to Marine Park key regardless.
That was good gameplay from Team Astra. Melissa almost taking out Carrie right there. That's insane gameplay. Team Astra might have this in the bag if towards late game Reap and Kill isn't coming aggressively. Team Astra might be able to turn this game around.
Are strong. I'm not gonna. But when it comes to draft, like you said before, I'm gonna give it for Team Rip and Kill regardless. It depends on how far Cameleva can spike pretty much well. The Udora is there to shut down the Aurora. As we can see, Cameleva get the kill. So I mean, the Aurora is there to supplement the Eudora to stop that Aurora from doing those crazy immunity stunts and all that with our fans. I think right now the game is looking pretty much fair right now. Lord Green getting poked by Camille, the fight goes on. Super Panda locks in, but Lord Green able to back away from that. So like on your own notice, like you've seen the draft from both ends. Who do you think is gonna win this game? By the way.
I feel strongly towards Reap and Kill, honestly. It's not me being biased or anything, but I feel strongly towards them because Aurora is a very strong pick over Eudora. Eudora has magic damage. Yes, I know she has mass magic damage, but Aurora also has mass magic damage and she can stop your movements in time before Eudora gets close enough to stun. Aurora might have already thrown her S2 and that could stop Eudora too. So it's looking good for Reap and Kill, honestly.
Yeah, I think they have the Lilia though. I think you're mistaking the names. But anyways, yeah, Lilia still has to go close to Edoa, to Aurora. I mean to say to do a little bit of stunts and all that. Those are stunts she throws
Yeah.
magic stuff on the ground and just bust around. But I think the hero is there
Yeah.
fighting against 3 man. Aurora be the one to get the kill
Oh.
right now.
I think that was a bad move for Nero, being the only one there.
Anyways, I think we are both in support of Team Rimkwaki. I don't really know if the fans will be happy hearing that news, though.
Well, the fans are able to pick whatever side they want to pick. But currently, I'm feeling strongly about Reap and Kill, but Team Astral is not backing down. And there we go,
Alright.
Camille Levi with another kill.
Yeah, Kamileva is just snowballing at this point in time. 3 kills from the side of Rip and Kill getting secured by just him himself. Look at the gold lead. I think we're going to show the build a little bit while I think I missed that in the previous streams. So we're going to see the build so far so good. We get to see Kamileva already pretty much stacked up on that axe. On that blade of Heptacy, I mean to say.
Honestly, we see how they're turning this game around, and if Team Astral doesn't put in more efforts, Camille Levi would absolutely bully them.
I'm not sure about that though.
You're
I'm
not sure
gonna-
about that.
Yeah, one thing I love about Boye, but again, let's look at this fight really quick. Super Panda locks in Boye as well. Come for the fight. The OG gets connected onto the backline of Team Rip and Kill. Kamileva able to evade that, but I think Gadokasha will not go without a fight right now. Super Panda is pretty much low, but Kamileva be the first to get a kill onto Lord Green. Boye shuts down Super Panda, so it's gonna be a tug of war at this point in time. But Boye gets shot down by Camille Levi, pulling 5 kills for the side of Rip and Kill. But this mid lane turret is gonna fall down. Avedo will be the one to get the turret for Astral.
So what was that you were saying about Camille Levi not being able to bully? Camille Levi just got another kill. It's looking really strong for Reap and Kill, honestly.
Yeah, true that. Not gonna lie. But it all comes down to team play and all that. For something to execute. One thing I love about Astral is their comeback potential. They have that in the bag, not gonna lie. And facing up against Rip and Kill, they really, really need to put up the fight. Like I said before, the Melissa is not online right now, But once the Melissa is online, I think you're gonna ult a little bit more onto the side of Team Rip and Kill.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Oh, that is
we're all gonna-
interesting news.
Yeah, go on. My bad.
No, that is interesting that Melissa is not online currently. It might put Astral at a disadvantage, but if she's currently not online and they're playing this good, Reap and Kill could be in trouble.
Yeah, indeed. Like I said before, both teams are, they are decent They have decent players among themselves. Probably the top of the tops of the tops, But then again, we get to see the gold lead leading towards the side of Rip and Kill. But when you look at the gold lead, even though they add the objectives, Team Asha are still able to, not make the gap so obvious that Rip and Kill could bully them and all that. But then again, we're gonna see a fight. We see that Abyss Oyeji connects right now. Lord Green a bit of pinch, pretty much pop that revitalize, to get those HPs in, as he won't fall down to the side of. But then look at Nero going for those pushes here in the bot lane.
It is very awesome that Team Astral are able to prioritize turrets. And I think that's what people don't understand about the game. If you're able to prioritize turrets, you would definitely get the win. at the end of the day, your minions could even get the win. So it looks like Team Astra are playing strategic instead of just pushing. But Team Rip and Kill are playing more aggressively and farming kills. But let's see who comes out victorious, honestly.
Yeah, indeed. Let us see who comes out from this as the first Lord is up. Team Reaper and keep pretty much having the advantage at this point in time, but Boye is not backing out. But the fight goes for bonk. It goes for those bonks onto Nero. But I think he's gonna back out from that fight regardless. Look at I just can't phantom what like Boye is just playing around with Nero, not gonna lie, while he is recalling back to the fountain. I think without to give up Team Astra the chance to start up this Lord for themselves. It's gonna take a while before Nero joins the fight regardless. Boye goes for the zone in as well. It's 3-man taking the Lord right now. They have the advantage. The glorious Patrick get pulled by Super Panda, but the OG connects onto the Rabbit, get the kill onto Super Panda. Anti-pipe shot down to the Rabbit regardless, but they're going to be a 2-for-2 trade as Boye will march on regardless. Bro is just so tanky, but then again, the passive from Aurora was there to save him regardless. But look at that. Irara.
And Camille Levi comes with a clutch, of course.
Yeah. I say you are a die-hard fan of Camille Levi, I'm not gonna lie.
His gameplay is pretty decent. It's interesting to watch. It's actually very interesting to watch. He knows how to move around, he knows how to avoid, and he knows how to make a comeback. So I think that is really cool. But Boye is super strong too.
Sure. Yeah, I just wish you were here during the, I think, during the ENC national qualifiers. We get to see this same team, this same lineup. But I think Astra don't have one, or likely, I think what's his name again? Skibidi Kozen is Veldora, likely, yeah. Yeah, Skibidi Kozen is Veldora, and I think it's gonna be. I think this is the exact lineup that was ENC. Just Boye was swapped in. I think it's gonna be a very, very tough situation regardless, So those, like I said before, these guys are faced off a lot of times. Like we get to see them play off in the ENC finals. We get to see them play off in the MLBB. Was it okay? It was the AFL semi-finals as well, and even in the tier wars as well. We get to see them play in the grand finals, and once again we are they are here again in another finals. Let us see who's gonna be the one to take the victory this time around.
It looks like something is brewing between both teams. We see Team Astral camping. They're silently waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, I think that's a very wise decision from them. But I think Team Rip and Kill has that discipline. I think I was in their meeting a while back. I think that was like yesterday, and I get to speak a lot about their discipline and all. I think they managed to work in that regards and polish their. But like I said before, look at the Melissa though. You just look at how much damage she just did in that short span.
Things might be going extremely well for Team Astra because having Boye play Terizla, I've not seen Terizla gameplay in a long time, but Terizla gameplay is looking very strong and he generates HP so fast. It's insane. So looking at that, it's looking a bit shaky for Rip and Kill. But let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think right now Verdo is on top right now, but Camille Levi proves it once again.
Camille Levi once again. I told you. I told you.
Look at Boy up there. Sorry, Nero, I mean to say up there. I think the Lord is pretty much very, very low right now, but Camille Levi won't be able to get it Lord as Boy will be able to secure it for the side of Team Astral. But he falls down. Bro risk his life to take down that Lord, I think. So it was a good trade regardless, not gonna lie.
Honestly, Boyer is playing super strongly. He's playing extremely strongly as compared to like the other teammates he has. He's going for it. He's making sure Team Reap and Kill do not have the advantage.
All right, I'm gonna go for a little bit of trivia questions. Why this Lord is marching in from the bot lane? So far so good. Like, if you were like to rate your top 3 players in the community so far, who do you think is gonna beat them? Oh, Camille Levi gets shot down there though. Continue.
Camille Levi being taken out of the game while Lord is going straight for their turrets is extremely dangerous. As Melissa is not backing down, Melissa seems to be super strong, super determined. Can they stop this Lord before he gets to the base? Well, this is looking like an intense fight.
Like I said, the Melissa
And Melissa
is
with another kill.
beginning to hot. Melissa is beginning to hot, guys. By the way,
She is.
Yeah, definitely she is. Like I said before, like Melissa is a late game hero, you know, like during the early game phase, she won't do much. She will just be tickling you and all that. But once it gets to late game, once she has her items, you get to see the other side of her definitely. Right now, I think Team Reaper Kill has to, you know, do something against this because yeah,
Yes,
if they
definitely.
don't stop the Melissa.
I need Kami to step up again. It's not just Kami. This whole game has been Kami really carrying. I need the other teammates to do something. They need to push more. I need Aurora to be more. She needs to be more dangerous. This is not right. Because it's looking bad for Rip and Kill, and that's hurting me so much. I need Rip and Kill to make a comeback. Their turrets are getting... The turrets are getting totally destroyed, and Team Astral currently has more turrets than Rip and Kill.
Yeah, indeed, they do have that against the side of Reap and Kill. But I think I've never seen Nero play that carry, so I think maybe that's the reason why they are having a drawback. Because you look at the carry KDA, he just 0-1-1. He doesn't have the gold, he doesn't have the farms as well, you know, to get his team hyped up. He do have the gold regardless, not gonna lie. Same gold as the Melissa.
Yeah, but when it comes to a game like this for tournaments, Melissa has the upper hand. As Melissa has like stuns, she can stop those little minions she throws on the ground. The pins, everything can stop you. Before Carrie decides to like push, Melissa has already got hits in. So that's what's taking Carrie out, honestly.
Alright, Aurora get the locking on to Boye right now. Boye falls behind, but Nero goes for the shades as well. Boye just vamping through that. AOG connects to nobody, but the fight goes on at this point in time. Nero really want to get a kill on the boy at this point in time. Camille Levi comes in for the close as well. The 2-for-1 trade. Uraga also low at this point in time, but I think Nero is going to fall behind at this point. Man, this Melissa is just so busted at this.
Camille Levi being the only survivor.
Yeah, it's a 4-for-2 trade. It's a 4-for-2
Definitely.
trade indeed. Right now we see Astra locking in onto the mid lane while they try to, you know, go for that. They will probably get that turret down. So
you know, Camille Levi just got. Would that be able to save him? And it's looking like this might be the end of the game.
nah, likely Super Panda comes for the clutch once again, but it doesn't have
It is
the
looking
to keep this on. Team Astral are just playing around with Rip and Kill for real.
Honestly, it's amazing to see Team Astral do this, as they have been undefeated. They've been going pretty strong. Team Astral seems to be very good at tournaments, and they seem to have synergy, even though they're not in the same room. You know, at first we thought that would give Rip and Kill a more greater advantage, but Team Astral, they are not backing down. They seem to be doing a very good job.
Indeed. But anyways, right now I think the Lord is marching in from the mid lane. We get to see the side of Team Astral pretty much going for those on side push as well, while the Lord march from the mid lane. But anyways, like I said before, don't sleep on Astral, you know. I think you were undermining them in the early game, saying how Rip and Kill were snowballing, Camille Levi was carrying and all that. But I think this Lord is going to fall down regardless. Irara gets popping that immortality, but I think he's going to drop from that. But whoa, just look at Bro. Yeah, Bro is just so tanky. But he gets shot down. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Oh, Lord going fall down as well. But right now the base is pretty much open. As we see Astral, we lock this game number 1.
Wow, so Team Astral had the victory at the end of the day. You know, I mean, they got Lord 3 times in a row. That was kind of expected. If Camille Levi or Team Reaper and Kill were able to get Lord at least once, it could have turned things around, especially during this late game. Maybe if they got the Lord last, it could have turned things around. But Astra was going super strong. and they came out on top. That is amazing to see, honestly.
Yeah, it was indeed amazing. Like I said before, though, if they sleep around and let Melissa farm up, just forget about the game because
But look
Kerry
at the
can't.
victory. Look at the scores, 17-16. It
Yeah,
wasn't
that's what
that
I'm
off.
saying.
It's just
Nah, it's off.
yes.
Like definitely off. Imagine having a higher chance in the early game and you just fumbled it and you let your enemy come for that late game and advantage and bully you out of the game and probably just end the whole situation. Like it's very very fascinating to watch at the end of the day though. But playing against Astra, like Ripaki should have brought their A game here. Like I said before, this Aurora pick is not favorable. You said it was, but to me, the Aurora was not needed in this fight for real.
I understand
The,
what you're saying, but to me, the Aurora was still good. The problem was their marksman. Look at their marksman, 233. Look at Melissa, 625. That is a gap. That's a big gap.
yeah, like I said before, it all comes down to this the how each team synchronize and how each player synchronize with the heroes they pick and their teams as well. But anyways, yeah, the Curry did play bad. Like I think I mentioned that during the games, but I just ignored that because I know he's at fault as well though. But they needed someone
Yeah.
to give them that ball still aside from Camileva, and I think
Yes.
another mid would have been a greater choice to this Aurora because if you look at the Aurora, she racked up so much assist for us. And anyways, I think we will be getting ready for game number 2 while we take a short break. We will be right back.
Right here. Right here. You don't have to be, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here, right here, right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh, ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further. It's right here. Ooh, you just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further. It's right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here, right here, right here, right here. It's right here, right here. Right. You don't have to be, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here.
You are live.
Okay, guys, and we're back again with Reap and Kill and Astral. Astral taking first victory. This is Reap and Kill's chance to get revenge. If they're able to play this off well, then we'll have 3 games and hopefully Reap and Kill can make a comeback. If not, Team Astral might be the winners of tonight's tournament. But let's see what happens. We're having our first ban, Reap and Kill making the first pick. I'm super excited to see how this actually plays out because I've been rooting for Rip and Kill this whole time. But Team Astro has been going super strong. They seem to be the tournament's favorites. People are yelling, people are voting for Team Astro. I'm rooting for Team Rip and Kill. Rip and Kill has its favorites too, but it's looking pretty bad for them. Hopefully, they can turn this whole game around. I'm excited to see how this goes, honestly. Okay, Rip and Kill has banned Moskov. Let's see what Astral has. Moskov is pretty much a very strong character. I really like Moskov. And late game, he can be extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Maybe even more threatening than the Melissa.
All right. Sorry about that. I think we get to see some fancy bands though. The one sec,
Melissa
sorry.
has been banned. I find it interesting that Melissa was banned by Team Astral. Okay, and Carrie has been banned as well. That's pretty much interesting. We have Esmeralda banned as well. Okay, Reap and Kill's first pick. They have Eudora.
Yeah, that was a very good answer. Not gonna lie, that Eudora stops a lot of rubbish. I don't really know, but I think the Eudora got buffs. I don't even know if you noticed that, but yeah, she got buffs and she's class at this point in time, and she has
Yeah,
shown that. I think if you watch the EWC that just ended few weeks, should I say few days ago? I think few days ago is the right word to use. We get to see Kid Bomba and the rest of Team Spirit pull off that win, and Eudora has been one of the most picked up band heroes during the ENC phase. And right now, I think them locking that Eudora as well pretty much give them what they are looking for. But allowing Astra take up that Belleric is not something they want to do for real.
going up against Belleric, even last time I played Mobile Legends, Belleric is an extremely irritating hero to go up against. Extremely. He's a good tank. In the right hands, he can take you to victory. Okay, and we have Rip and Kill with Eudora, Hylos, Moskov. While on the other end, we have Team Astra with Belleric. Oh, I see that is Freya. I see Freya. Freya is an like extremely strong character too. Freya on her own can solo a squad if she's in the right hands. That's a very good pick. And we have Rip and Kill making a ban. I see what they did. They banned Lila. A very good mage and one that Astral is familiar with. Interesting. Okay, we have Astral making their last ban. And Harley has been banned. Another very great hero. Extreme magic damage.
Yeah, Ali is a tyrant at this point in time. I
He
think,
definitely is.
yeah, I think they're trying to like ban out the possibilities, and all that. I think one thing I love about Boye is how he drafts I like how he drafts the side of Astral. Like he knows what hero works for this. He just goes straight up for it, and I think it's gonna be a very very nice game number two as well. We still get to see that Freya for the gold lane, Nagi picking up that Aurora for himself for the jungle as well. Lord Grim, I mean to say, taking up Belleric for those stones, and those roots in as well, and those annoying CCs onto the back line of the side of Rape and Kill. He also went with a flicker as well, so it's gonna be something very very annoying to see. And the response was Boye taking up that Barrett for Astral. And Barrett is gonna be a problem, especially for Eudora or that Moscow.
Sadly, this is looking like another strong game for Astral. They have Barats, they have Freya, they have Beleric. How is Team Rip and Kill going to come from this? I know they have Eudora, they have Hylos, they have Moscow, but these characters could easily get crowd controlled by Team Astral. So this is looking like a very hot game.
Yeah, indeed, it's an hot game indeed. But anyways, let us see the response from the side of Team Rip and Kill. They are yet to lock their EXP lane. I think
Honestly, whatever they
Levi.
decide,
I think these guys are just trolling me. Not gonna lie, like for real, they are trolling me.
I think
Very.
so.
I'm not
I
gonna
think
say
so
anything.
too.
I'm not gonna say
Because
anything. The Alice, Hesborg, like this is the grand finals. Like, why are you picking this kind of heroes?
I'm
Anyways,
a
I
bit
think
thrown off, honestly. I'm very thrown off. Why do they have Xbug in there and they have Alice? These are not, they're nice picks, but then
yeah.
for the
Indeed,
grand
they are nice
finals,
picks.
for
But
the
something
grand
for a
finals,
grand
it's not looking
finals,
strong.
yeah.
No.
Even at the pipe went with no skin. I think these guys are trolling us for real, guys. Like they are trolling us. That's the little answer I can give at this point in time because there is Suyo. I think there's pretty much nice junglers to pick, to like complement this to put Astral on the edge. But I think the Alice is not one of them. Not gonna lie, but I think with maybe they have something in plan for us because if you take a look at the draft from the side of Team Astral, they don't have that burst, yeah. They don't have the burst damage for the side of Astral, so maybe why they went for for that Alice, and as they went for Tanky, they responded with the S-Borg as well. Nero's S-Borg is top notch, not gonna lie. Like I've seen a lot of S-Borg players play, but I think Nero in his current season and all that, he has one of the best. He has the best, if not one of the best. No, he has one of the best, if not the best, S-Borg in this server at this point in time. So I'm gonna give a thumbs up for him regardless. I'm gonna head over to the land of Dawn while we join the players there. I'm your caster SQ Kami, and with me we have none other than Iso Carboni. It's been a lovely evening having her here in this MMB casting. So I've been feel like how have you been like how I've been felt, being able to cast MMB live to the audience.
Honestly, it's been awesome. You know, I'm a geek for this game. I've been playing this game for like 6 years, so this is fun for me. It's like a side quest. I'm having a lot of fun. I like the picks. I like what's been happening. I like competitive. You know, I watch this. I watch competitive. So this is a lot of fun for me.
All right. I think this is looking pretty much interesting regardless. Team Rip and Kill having a lot to answer if they lose this game for real. I'm literally like 2 doors away from them, so I might just go give them some spanks. Maybe if they lose this, that is. Because I don't really know why they went for these picks. I think even from their end, they do have nice boss damage though. Not gonna lie, we have the Eudora, we have the most scope as well for that late game complementing. But right now, I think the side of Team Ed actually gonna go for those fights. Camileva in a bit of pitch right now. Veldora locks in, but he's gonna fall behind regardless.
Well, Rip and Kill has had their first blood already.
Yeah, I think the Eudora, like I said, the Eudora is a very, very annoying hero in this meta. Like, she's just so crazy. And I've watched a lot of her plays in the EWC, and I get to see that, yes, the reason why she's worth getting banned. I think, yeah, the S-Bug was a counter for that Barat, and right now, Nagi sees that, but he avoids it. as he takes the turtle and walks away from that alive. It was 3v1 as TS both took the turtle and he escaped. Crazy play coming out from Nagy, not gonna lie.
But then again, what are we supposed to expect? They've been winning most of these tournaments. Honestly, I've seen things now, and I see Astral is a very good team. They have that synergy. And like,
Yeah,
they seems to
indeed.
know, like they know what they're doing. This is looking very good.
Right, Super Panda falls down for the side of Team Rip and kill, but Boye falls down off cam onto Nero up top there, but right now the fight still goes on. Yara locks it onto Anti-Pi. Verap get a want to pull up the kill, but Nagy will lock in onto Kamilevai. Oh,
You see,
Kamilevai
this is what I was
escaped.
saying. This is exactly what I was saying about Beleric. He's not
Oh,
a character that you want to mess around with. He's a good tank. He's able to walk away from that still alive. So insane gameplay, honestly.
That's some crazy gameplays indeed. But right now I think the KD, sorry, the kill count is looking balanced right now. Whoa, the flicker coming out from Belleric onto Anti-Pipe. I think Camille gonna join the fight once again. That AOG get popped. Sorry, I mean Glorious probably get popped. But I think Nagy was able to evade that as he will escape. Like one thing I love about the Rara pick is like she has that she's like one of those best, like she's the best escape maniac at this point in this current meta. I mean to say, like once she sets her mind to escape, there's nothing you can do. She will just escape.
Definitely.
As long as she has the SP, to maneuver around.
You know, another hero I'm excited to see play is Freya. Like I said before, Freya is a hero that can solo 2 people, 3 people even, in the right hands. Freya is extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens.
Kamileva able to get the total, I mean to say, for themselves. Vedra in a bit of pinch at this point in time, give the shades on to Super Panda. Nero joins the fight once again, leaving top empty for Boye to do his stuff. I think right now Boye, sorry, Vedra, I mean to say, is gonna back out. We see Super Panda go for those zoning as well. As Team Rip and Key will take that turret for themselves while they lose the top turret.
I think now it's a bit balanced. The top turret has been taken away from Rip and Kill, and also for Team Astral. Now we see there's a bit of neglect.
Yeah, indeed. Super Panda. Bro, I don't really know what Super by his name, but Nero get busted by Veldora there.
It's so interesting to see Super Panda couldn't do anything. He just had to stand there and watch.
I mean, this Vexena, sorry, Valentina. Yeah, it's Valentina, yeah. Yeah, Valentina is been. Valentina is very solid pick at this point in time because he can just copy whatever ultimate he wants to copy. He can copy the Alice, he can copy that of the Ilos, even that of the Eudora or even the S-Bug. They all works out pretty much fine for her regardless, you know. So I think Team Rip Package just gave Astra that card to play around, you know, to turn the situation around for them for the side of Astra.
This is looking a bit sad to me, you know. Eudora can't deal enough damage to these heroes because we have Valeric, we have Freya. If Eudora is able to even use her S2 and her ultimate at once, it's not going to take their HP fully away. These characters are extremely tanky, making this very hard for Eudora.
Alright, right now the Lord is up. Rape and Kill, they should be able to contest with this. See now, but I think Astral has the gap in terms of gold. It's just so massive. We have a 4k gold lead leaning toward the side of Team Astral. Right now, Rape and Kill are being pushed behind. They need that card. They need to play it right now. Nero needs to be online because just one blink, and I think Astral will have this game number 2 locked in for themselves.
Honestly, it's looking a bit bad for Reap and Kill. I am extremely worried. They have me feeling very sad. I hope Reap and Kill is able to come back from this But either ways, I'm enjoying Astral's gameplay. To be honest, they're making me
I
they're making
see.
me happy. I don't
I
want
see
to
you
change
switching.
sides.
I see
I
you
don't
switching
know. I don't
sides.
know. I
You're
am not
definitely
trying to
switching
change
side though.
sides.
You're definitely
No,
switching
no,
side.
no.
Mm,
Rip and kill
one.
all the ways. But you see Astral coming again and they're taking, look at the difference, 310. That is insane gap. Astral is basically just playing with Rip and kill at this point, and Astral is making it clear why they have that title. Tournament's favorites. They're doing a good job, honestly.
Yeah, indeed. I think the Xbox has nothing to do at this point in time. That last 90 get pulled by the side of team by Nero. I mean to say the Glorious probably comes in for the clutch as well. But then I think Astra we fall behind as they won't commit to this fight still. At the pipe going for those boost checks, I mean. And I think he's gonna fall back still. No controversial clash at this point in time. But yeah, let's expect something soon because it's 20 seconds before the next slot spawn. I think whoever takes this will pretty much have this game pretty much pushed towards their end. So if Astral have this load, they might end with it, or they might take all inhibitor turret from the side of Team Reaper and kill. So I don't really know what they can do right now, but I think yeah, that's pretty much all I can analyze in this. So far so good.
And the Lord has spawned. It looks like Team Astral are going for the Lord steady. Would Reap and Kill be able to steal this Lord? Team Astral had it in bag. Reap and Kill
Nah,
were
they
too
can't.
late to that.
They can't for real. They don't have what it takes to contest that Lord. They don't have the gold, especially that gold. It's not just there.
But you know, I'm not giving up on Reap and Kill yet. They might be able to make a comeback. They might be able to make a comeback.
The only reason the comeback might work is if Moscow comes online, but they are not giving them the chance for that. Nero gets taken out as we see Astral, they are locked in. Like I said before, they have two objectives there. Either they end or they take all turrets down. So it's either one of the
It
two.
is, yeah, it's sad. It is looking like the game is about to end at just 10 minutes, though. That is very fast for a strong team like Reap and Kill against Astral. Although both are very strong, I must give them their flowers. But the
Like I
game
said, they
looking
are
like it's about to
trolling
end.
right now. We get to see the fight comes in. The Glorious probably come the clutch once more. You get the fighting good on board and the pipe fall down. The sort of Astral are just marching in majestically. A double kick get picked up by Rara, but Nigo gonna kill the boy. Look at the base, look at the base, but Astral locks in, having a clean sweep tonight from semi-finals down to the finals. I don't really know what other teams are doing, but yeah, Astral are fully locked in, ladies and gentlemen. They said we want to make the statement known that yes, we are the number one currently. I think they are doing pretty much fine. A very, very nice job coming out from them. So, yeah, they have what it takes, to boast about being the number one right now because beating Eternal Void and also beating Rip and Kill without even conceding any defeat at all. That's a pretty much bold statement, not gonna lie.
They had a clean swipe, 2-0-2-0. Honestly, it's a clean, very clean swipe. Here they just bullied Reap and Kill. 5-14 is a massive gap. Honestly, I'm proud of them. They've come this far, and it looks like Team Astra ended up on top and away with the prize money today. Honestly, it's been a good game. I've had fun.
Yeah, it's been a good game, not gonna lie. And like I said before, the MVP goes to Beleric. I think bro, was just soaking in those damages, taking everything, every hit he can take, and right now he deserves that crown jewelry for pulling off a very very nice room performance there. Anyway, that will be all from my end. I don't really know much, but yeah, we'll see you guys in the next King of Rip Championship. We're sure we start tomorrow, so make sure to get your squads ready to contest against the standing champion Astral to win the grand prize. 100k is up on grab, so make sure you get your team ready, guys. Peace. Love you all.
This has been lovely. It's been a nice tournament. The KEC Finals Rift Kings has been awesome, and I'm very happy to take you guys on this journey. It's been awesomely cool, and our teams played super well. I'm excited to see how this ends at the end of the day, and that will be all from me.
All right. Good night.
Good night, guys.